Welcome to the Reef Podcast. Time for some fantastic adventures. Woo! Let's dive in.
Thank you to all the amazing listeners out there. On behalf of the Reef Podcast, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for our future mentions on the new episode. Have a great day.
Welcome everybody to another edition of the Reef Podcast. Happy anniversary edition. Oh my goodness, 6 years on the making here, guys. I'm joined by my good friend and compadre here, Kratos, and I'm also joined here by Lie Ren here, chilling, waiting, vibing. Welcome, guys.
Yep.
Glad you guys can make it here.
It's good to always be on here. As
Man,
always.
man,
Welcome back, Sharky.
Man, it's been a few weeks, dude. I've been feeling like shit, and I'm finally feeling better. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't severe. I mean, there's something going around. I don't know what it is, like some sort of bug or something. But my boys is getting.
mean, Given it's wintertime, it's a lot of bugs happening right now.
So we got two new people here joining us for the anniversary. Here we got It's Klein and Mommy Acid. Welcome in, guys. Glad you could join us in our anniversary edition. Thank you for joining us. We are celebrating here 6 years that we've been making this podcast. We're so thankful for all you guys that have been supporting us all these years. I know for a fact, like, when I started this journey, I started with the original co-founder of the Reef Podcast, which is Thomas Govins. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight, but he wishes us the best. He knows he's always part of the team, and we're gonna be celebrating funny things that happen in the podcast. We have a couple like little funny clips to share with you guys, and then of course we're gonna let you know what's coming ahead in the few months, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff. I mean, if you guys have any questions to ask us, if you want to know how to do a podcast, or if you want to know how we came to be, I mean, feel free to ask us. I mean, it's open-minded questions. You can ask anything as long as it's not like personal location, no politics, please, and no religion questions. That's all we ask. But in case you guys want to know, the Reef Podcast was founded way back then, like 6 years ago. And when I started this little journey, it was just a thought at first. I mean, I was just going through like, watching YouTube videos, watching things. And like, I hear like, some people like, oh, you can join me on Spotify if you want to talk to me when I do my radio show. I was like, dude, that sounds really cool. I can imagine like, hosting something like this. So me and my buddy basically were talking, and we're like, dude, how about we start a podcast together and we start interviewing people and promoting streamers. And it was like just a random thought, and we're like, you know what, let's just try one episode, see how it goes. And I kid you not, like, it was the funniest thing I ever done. I mean, talking to people, but I mean, of course, like our first episode, we were a little nervous. We weren't as confident because everyone gets nervous when they do something new. And we didn't have no professional mics. We had no cameras, just a still image with terrible audio, really horrible audio, no editor whatsoever. Thankfully, we had our buddy, my friend Wild Canadian. He was able to help us at least put like a little intro. But I mean, other than that, still images, just little mic images, like to pretend like that we're actually talking in the mic. It was just an all around mess. But hey, I mean, it entertained people, and people started liking it. People started tuning in, and I'm thankful, man. I mean, we started on my channel, but then I was like, you know what? I need to make its own channel so that way people know, like, hey, this is the podcast channel. And ever since then, it's been growing and growing. And I'm really thankful for all the people that have been part of it as co-hosts, guest co-hosts, guests, all around people. I'm very, very, very happy. So, yeah, 6 years strong, going strong. I mean, you guys can interact with the chat too. Lie Ren and Nightmare, you guys are welcome to chat with them too. I mean, how do you feel about like being part of it? I mean, I know Nightmare's been here for 2 years now, and Lie Ren just
almost 3.
Yeah, but he's been part of it like as a supporter, like back then, and then like I decided to bring him on board. But Lie Ren also is here. He's doing a phenomenal job with being part of the staff, keeping up with the questions and everything. So shout out to you, my friend, for taking the time to be here and help us out with that. That really means a lot.
I appreciate it. I generally try my best. I'll do what I can.
Yeah,
It's work for me.
You do amazing, man, and I'm thankful for everybody. I mean, we had funny guests, like super funny guests, and then we have like the serious guests, the ones that actually want to just get interviewed. And we had so many variety. I mean, we had Jeffrey Reddick, we had All for One from My Hero Academia, we had Majin Buu and Hercule in one podcast. So that was I was a little nervous for that one, but I pulled through. But I was a little shy to talk to them because they're such big names and everything. But I also wanted to address that two of our fellow staff members. I mean, we had a guest co-host that was with us for one episode, but then he was also part of an interview, and that guy is actually Dead Boy Unknown. Sadly, he passed away a few months ago, and that devastated me because the guy literally went up and went farther beyond and literally like said like, you know what, Luis, I'm gonna help you be co-host for this podcast because I would love to talk to these two guys and talk about like, you know, really down to earth guy, positive minded, try to like, you know, help me lift me up whenever I needed somebody to talk to. And also, who could forget our good old friend Elset. I mean, I know his family, like, you know, is more than likely probably watching on YouTube. I mean, we appreciate you guys, like, you know, tuning in. I know, like, you know, you guys are going through a tough time, but just know, like, you know, that we always keep your son in our prayers. We always keep him in our thoughts, and he's always part of us. I mean, we all basically have him up there in our merch, like, you know, with a little shirt that we decided, like, you know, to help out and everything because he really meant a lot to us. I mean, he helped us with a lot of, like, you know, guests over here. He came out with really amazing questions and just an amazing all-around guy, and he just enjoyed himself being here. He laughed a lot. He was basically like, you know, almost like family here, and we always appreciated him a lot. All right, so I'm actually gonna be letting my co-host here and my Q&A guy ask me questions, or you guys can ask each other questions, or if you have any news that you want to share with everybody, by all means, this is all your floor too.
Yes. So I am going to officially announce Nightmare Sessions will be starting here shortly, within the first few months of the year. We are going to be discussing things we don't discuss over here on the Reef Podcast. So political stuff, religious standpoints, things like that. It will be affiliated with the Reef Podcast, but it's more of a separate entity to where things that we don't talk about here, we talk about over there. And just allow us to have that platform to be able to expand and move forward with things. I know our first topic that we're going to be talking about is actually video games and violence, which is a really hot topic right now for political standpoints.
If you don't bring up Mortal Kombat's history within that entirety,
Mortal Kombat's getting brought up. Mortal Kombat's definitely getting brought up.
look, you bring that up, bring up Eternal Champions too, since I was trying to wave into that wave of video game violence after Mortal Kombat. That was
Mortal Kombat, Eternal Champions, and GTA are my three big topics.
I think GTA is actually a hot topic right now, especially with all the stuff going on. I'm not gonna get in touch with it.
God,
I'm not gonna get into it over here, but more than likely, I know you're gonna be talking about it on the Nightmare Sessions for sure.
Yeah,
add Splatterhouse to that conversation too, because that is one of the horror games that actually started the big horror game slasher kind of craze in video games. In all honesty, that's a very, very bloody game, very violent game right there.
Yeah.
Which one, MK or GTA or both?
Splatterhouse.
1,
2, and 3.
So Silly Tales here says Manhunt was a good one too.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, if they remake Manhunt or they remaster Manhunt, I'm really looking forward to that because that game was really good for its time. Also, who could forget Max Payne? Max Payne was pretty good too. 1 and 2 were really good.
Oh man, Max Payne is real good. What up?
Yeah. But yeah, guys. So this episode is just like, you know, to talk, like, you know, whatever you have on mind, as long as it's not like, you know, something that offends anybody. We can talk about anything here. I mean, we're all just opening mic for everybody. Like, you know, hey, here, let me ask this, or can you give me some tips on streaming and everything like that? I mean, hey, we all streamers here. I mean, we all did it before, and basically, like, you know, we all have things coming up. Like for me, I'm actually making a return this summer personally, but I mean, it's not gonna be like I did before that I would do 5 to 8 hours a day or something like that. I mean, I have a career that I have now, so I only basically gonna be streaming Monday through Friday, 3 hours a day, and then basically like that's it. I mean, I'm not gonna be pushing myself as much as I want to. I just want to do it so I can entertain you guys and bring y'all funny content and stuff. I'm still gonna be the funny self, but I mean, of course, I would decide to rebrand to a better, different thing. But I mean, the Reef Podcast is still gonna be shark theme and wolf theme, and really soon we're gonna see if we can add Lie Ren to our little logo here, so that way, like he can be part of the logo as well.
If he sticks with one character,
that is true.
That's gonna be okay. That's gonna be a conversation. That's gonna be a little up in the air at the current moment because so far the VR chat model is what I'm liking to use so far.
Yeah.
But given that I'm now doing art all over again, I'm starting to draw all over again because I stopped years ago. I'm gonna actually have a dedicated VTuber model probably made by my own hands, and then a 3D model by my own hands. That's gonna take a couple months and a couple years, respectively.
So we got a question here from Silly Tales Array saying, on the topic of adult games, did you guys see the trailer for Divinity at the Game Awards? That was a very mature trailer.
I have not yet. I did hear that it was something I need to see.
But also we got a Panda here, Retro Panda, part of the Pixels on Pines podcast. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Welcome.
But Louis, you mentioned a career. I do have news for personal life.
Oh, if you guys want to
know. Tomorrow is my graduation.
Oh my lord, this guy's gonna graduate. That's actually terrifying to hear.
I have a bachelor's degree now.
Jeez.
Save the world now. Oh no.
Man, the world's about to be on the work of destruction. Nightmare's about to graduate college.
And and it's in IT and cybersecurity. So yeah, we're all doomed.
It's the DLC case from LA Noir, Nicholson electroplating. Oh no, giant explosion in the background. Oh no,
okay, so a question here from Rival Lobster saying, "Oh, do you want to read it, Lyrian? Sorry, that's her."
Yeah. Sorry, I'm having a little technical difficulties on my end. Rival Lobster, when the podcast has started, had you thought it would be going strong for 6 years?
That's actually a good question. I mean, to be honest with you, after the first few episodes, Lobster, I was a little nervous because I didn't know how well it was going to be received. And I thought about shutting it down after like a few months because I was like, you know what? I mean, this is fun and all, but it's like really time consuming. But then as soon as I started getting like more engaged with my co-host that I had back then, the co-founder, literally it was just too much fun. I couldn't stop. I was like, dude, this has to keep going. And then as more guests came in, I mean, the more I found it entertaining. I mean, getting to know people, see what made them who they are. And now we're 6 years strong. I mean, we're definitely going to be planning something big for the 10 years because 10 years doing a podcast would be crazy. And I want to say that our most listeners that we have right now, I kid you not, is actually based on Germany. A lot of people are listening to us in Germany, followed by Singapore, followed by the US, which is crazy. And believe it or not, Nightmare, we still have our devoted listener from Madagascar. He's still there. So if
whoever you are, please tell us. We want to send you merch.
We want to send you a coffee cup. We want to send you a shirt. We want to send you everything we can because, my dude, you're listening.
We'll send you a flag.
We're literally impressed of how much you devoted to watch us all the way from Madagascar. Like, that's just props, dude. I mean, literally. We also just
I didn't even know people lived in Madagascar.
And also, we also recently had a listener that actually listened to us, believe it or not, from Iceland. I mean, Iceland is a nice little country, but I mean, still, I was like, dude, that's pretty impressive. So we're getting more European people now, which is amazing to see. We're getting a lot of South American people as well. So shout out to South America as well. And of course, we're getting Australia and Asia, which I don't see. I mean, I understand Singapore because Singapore, they speak English from what I heard. But I mean, to see other people listen in other countries, I'm like, do you have a translator on an app that tells you everything we talk and translates every little word for us?
I'm sure there's people there translating us. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. I also think that there's a lot of people that just really understand English that we know.
Also, we got some fellow Canadian streamers. I mean, we got Chantress, we got that actually comes watch. We got Miss Rages that we just got like a few weeks ago. So shout out to Miss Rages as well. And
Lobster.
Lobster. Oh, Lobster's Canadian. I forgot about that.
Lobster is Canadian.
Yeah, Canadian, eh?
Speaking of Chantress, she does ask the question: are you still doing the sports podcast, or are you doing it as a section in the normal podcast?
So the way the sports podcast works, thank you for the question, by the way, Chantress. The sports podcast is still gonna be on, but right now it's actually going through its offline mode. But whenever the fall comes in, that's when it actually goes back in the air. And we're thinking about like, this is just a thing. I mean, we're still debating, but we're thinking about doing our interview segment only like, when the sports one is not in the air, and then whenever the sports one is on the air, that's when the sports one is. So that way we don't exhaust ourselves with like so many episodes and everything. I mean, we always try to look for our well-being as well, because we can't just be like doing a sports and then do this and everything. So I mean, I was thinking about doing like, between 1 or 2, because I mean, I don't want to do both of them like that, because that's a little time consuming sometimes.
Well, while we're on the subject of the sports cast, let's get your take on the Super Bowl game.
Oh, I'm going for Seattle. That's me personally. Oh, I'm going Ghost again. Oh boy. No, I can't go Ghost.
We have errors, technical difficulties.
Oh no, I'm going Ghost. No.
There we go. Okay, there, Danny Phantom.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Call it Ghostbusters. Call the XO1.
So I figured I'll let you guys know that somebody that we're gonna get on this podcast as well. We're actually excited to share this one. Nightmare doesn't know. Lie Ren, nobody in the podcast knows that we might get this guy. We might get Coach Bolton from High School Musical.
Nice.
Yeah. I've been talking to him back and forth on messages, and he seems like he's actually excited to be on the podcast. So if we get Coach Bolton here, it would be pretty awesome, because dude, his voice is so aggressive that sounds like an actual coach. So I'm actually excited to actually get him here. That'll be pretty fun. Yeah. But if we actually are able to get him, I mean, it's gonna be really easy to try it. Lure in maybe Zac Efron or somebody like that, because when you actually get, okay, this is the thing, guys. This is actually the first advice I'm gonna give you in podcasting. Do it for fun, like at first, with like small little people and everything like that, and then start reaching out to the big people. Once you get that first big name on your podcast, it's only up there from there. Like literally, people are gonna start be like, "Oh yeah, I know your podcast. I know your podcast." What's crazy is that on Copilot, if you actually look up our podcast, the Reef Podcast Twitch, literally it tells you every little detail about our podcast. It shows you everywhere we are, and it's really terrifying, but in a good way. Like it's like, damn, we're actually everywhere now. Like we're even on iHeart Radio now. We have ads now in iHeart Radio, which is amazing to see, because I mean, I never thought we would actually get advertisements now. But yeah. So let's see. Happy to see Lewis finally in action after. Oh yeah, dude. Mommy, you guys are awesome. You and Klein are phenomenal people. I'm glad that Klein is still back again, and I'm glad that he's doing better, and makes me happy to hear that. And then we got another question from Retro Panda.
Yeah, we do. Retro Panda is asking you if you were ever going back to regular streaming.
Oh, so that's actually a good question. I mean, everyone's been asking me when's the actual return time, when I'm actually coming back. So I was thinking for the longest time to come back on 6/6/26, just because I mean the logo's all like an evil lord or something like that, but I'm not technically evil. It's just like I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go more like a mature persona. But I'm gonna come back on the 1st of June 2026. That's when I'm coming back, and it's only gonna be Monday through Friday, 3 hours a day, and more than likely it's gonna be multiplayer games, because I want to be able to play with community people. I mean, that's what always is all about, like just playing with people, have fun, and as long as everyone's enjoying themselves, that's what matters.
Look, you need to get Repo. You need to get Repo one of these days.
Oh my gosh.
We have some stupid fun at Repo.
Agua's birthday. Oh my gosh, I forgot it's Agua's birthday on the 1st. Jesus. Is it the 1st or the 6th? I'm trying to remember, Chantress, because I mean,
I think it's the 6th.
Bro, if it's the 6th, that's actually terrifying.
Yep.
But yeah, so there's gonna be different segments as well. I mean, we're still brainstorming different ideas to bring you a lot of content, and the fact that that I'm still devoted to this makes me happy because I'm like, dude, I mean, I'm not doing this for recognition or anything like that. I'm just doing it because I want to bring funny segments. Like, speaking of funny segments, we have a couple clips that I wanted to share with you guys from a couple of funny moments. And let me tell you, like, one of them actually is a tearjerker. I was really happy that it happened. 2 of them are very funny, and one of them is emotional. So if you guys are still listening in, I want you guys to choose from emotional moment, or you want to see a funny moment, because we only got 3 little clips. I mean, I'm gonna be able to get more for next year, but you guys.
I mean, literally, given that I do start doing video editing as well, because I'm doing my own YouTube content, I'm going to start doing that a little more often. You want me to start making clips as well?
You can if you want, dude. If you want to make clips of the podcast, by all means, go for it.
That'd be a good idea. I could start recording everything and all that on my end. Make it easier.
Oh yeah, now that you have a really good computer.
Yeah, that 5060 Ti is doing its work right now, and that Ryzen 7.
Oh my gosh,
I could do stuff like this now.
Yeah, let's do the emotional one first.
Alrighty, so
let's do that one.
So just so you guys know, the emotional one is actually a proposal that happened on the podcast, which was amazing to see. So here you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna mute my mic so you'll enjoy. So
I am ready.
Okay, so Kuro here says, would you do me the honor of marrying me one day, Ambly? Oh my goodness. My goodness.
I think this is the first.
Yeah, this is the first on the... I gotta say, I actually cried on that one, dude. That was unbelievable. Just to see a proposal happen on our podcast, which is our first. We never seen that happen. Like, I didn't expect that. I was like, whoa, that's a big question to ask in the middle of a podcast. But congratulations.
Ghost again.
I'm going ghost. But yeah, I mean, it is a very emotional one, Panda, because Ambly is a very supportive person of the podcast. She really appreciates, like, us having her here. And the fact that her boyfriend came back, I mean, fiance now, I actually proposed in the middle of the podcast was just amazing to see. I was like, wow, this is actually first of a few. And, like, you rarely see a moment like that. And when it happens, you always treasure that. I mean, it's amazing. All right, so which one should we go next? Should we go with agrees with Luis or Psycho?
Let's do the Psycho.
Okay. All right, guys. So
we'll save the agree with Louis for last.
Okay. So this one right here, guys, we interviewed a friend of Nightmare that actually he told us, like, that, hey, we should interview this guy. So shout out to Psycho. What's his name? Cynical. He's actually back on Twitch, which is amazing. And I'm really happy that he's actually back again. Because, I mean, who likes coming back to streaming when you actually were falsely accused or something? I mean, you don't... The fact that Twitch falsely accuses a lot of people is not right. I mean, I'm glad that he's back. And, yeah. So, enjoy this clip. I know it's going to be really funny. I know I'm going to probably laugh again. So, be right back. For this. You eat cereal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you pour the cereal first and then the milk, or the milk first and then the cereal?
You're not one of those fucking psychopaths that pours the milk in first, do you? You absolute sociopathic human being. There is no way on the face of God's planet that someone thinks I'm gonna get a bowl out, and before putting the tasty sugary treat in to make sure I have the max amount of cereal in the bowl, that I'm gonna put in the blandest tasting fluid on the face of the planet next to the life-giving source that is water. I'm gonna make sure that there's just the right amount of milk in there so I can get cereal on top. What, are you preserving the crunchiness of the cereal? Eat it faster, fucker! Get a bigger spoon! Shovel quicker! What do you want from me?
The fact that he called me a psychopath is amazing. I was just like, wow. I got called a psychopath on my podcast.
Oh, yeah.
It's the truth, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. I mean,
It's the truth.
no, it's just it caught me off guard that he called me that. I was like, whoa, I did not expect that. But it was a fun time. I mean, just talking to him and everything, and just overall,
You know,
like
I actually brought up I brought up a conversation like that to one of my friends of mine. He quite literally said, "Look, that's homeschool. That's homeschool lessons right there.
Mhm.
That's how you learn somebody's homeschooled real fast."
Oh my gosh, just like our reactions that we get from different people from that final question, which it always
Yeah.
will be the final question on the podcast. I mean, it's something that we always want to see reactions from people, and
Yes.
when somebody actually agrees, it's like, whoa, that's actually brand new. So enjoy this final clip that I gotta share with you guys. This one's actually pretty intense. I mean, I gotta say. So enjoy this one. Do you pour the milk first and then the cereal, or the cereal first and then the milk?
Milk first.
Milk first. Really?
Yeah, I'm a strange guy.
Yes!
I even
I did not stage this, guys. He just said it. He said it by
I
himself.
agreed too. I agreed for
I even warm it up.
Never heard of warming up milk before cereal. That's a new one.
Yeah. I know that some people consider it weird. Just the way I like it.
So,
Louis, I'm telling you, it's the same way. You get
Yep.
the cereal, you get the milk, then you put the bowl last.
see, I agree with smugglers. I put the milk first and then the cereal. So props to you, smugglers, for agreeing with me and actually being
Oh,
a normal human
Always.
being, not like these people over here that put the
No.
cereal. But no, I mean, I feel so bad for Nightmare over here. Like, he's like, damn it, I had to eat one of these damn things.
It was two of them. It was two of them for that one.
How was your reaction when you heard he actually does that? I was shocked, honestly.
I don't understand people that do it.
I mean, it's all about putting the cereal on top, dude. I mean, come on, you need to try it one day.
Lobster, you cook for a living. You should know better.
CDP's on YouTube making oatmeal at that point if you're warming up the cereal. I mean, there's no lie there, is it?
Welcome in, CDP. Glad to have you here. Oh man, but yeah. So podcast wise, I mean, it's all about like having fun. I mean, you get to meet so many amazing people. Like I said, I mean, sometimes we have surprise amazing guests. I mean, we make friends with people that we never thought we would actually make friends with. Like when it comes to like higher up people that I'm surprised they actually accept. I mean, it's a blessing to have like people like that, and I'm glad to actually been doing this for 6 years. I mean, never thought I would actually get this far, but we're now here. I mean, 4 years away from 10 years, which is it's gonna go by fast, which really scares me. Got Urky Gaming in the chat. Welcome in.
Hey,
Yeah.
welcome in. Good to see you.
Welcome in.
Everyone's like dancing away. All right, so what's the most embarrassing thing you guys have done on a live stream? I'm gonna ask you two, Nightmare and Lyrian.
Well, I know what Louis would be. The moment he's sitting there talking for a good 2-3 minutes on the podcast and Mike's just off. That or the episode that he recorded the entire thing and forgot to add the microphone audio for me and the guest.
God,
Those two for Louis.
It's always a mic with me, but I actually been doing better this year, so I'm actually happy that I'm actually doing better this year. But my goodness, just having the mic off is just so embarrassing. It's like, oh my goodness, I forgot to have that off, to have that turned on. And sometimes I forget to like unmute on OBS. I'm like, oh my goodness, come on. Why does this happen to me? Why did I forget? Like, it's always something. But so far this year has been flawless, honestly. We have not had any issues. So I think we're doing better in that department. What about you, Lyrian? What you got?
Given that I very rarely stream, I don't necessarily think I have an embarrassing moment to give, in all honesty. I really don't.
So,
At least none that comes to mind.
you ever had I know you're a big Tekken fan or a big fighting game fan. You ever had a moment that you actually about to beat your opponent, and then he comes back and really beats you, and you're like, wow, I messed up on here. Yeah,
I gotta go back.
That sounds like some guilt.
Oh.
I gotta go back in the Tekken 7 for this. So locally, there was a money match going on for about $100 plus. Like it was like $200 minimum.
Oh my goodness.
Maximum. And I picked the character Zafina. This was Tekken 7. The person I was playing against, he is the dedicated king main. His defense is amazingly good. Like I respect him to this day. But I was up several. I lost one round. And then I went, all right, let's go back to my main. He knows that I do my main very well. I got back, and then it was like 3 sets left. He had to win. It was like a first to 5, I believe.
Jesus.
I was at 4. He was at 2. He needed to win 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
He won 1. I switched characters off of Noctis, I believe, to Zafina again. And then he rinsed me for $200.
Damn. That's crazy, dude. I don't think I think back in original MW2, I was going 24-0. I was one kill away from a nuke. And right when I'm about to get the final kill, my PlayStation crashes. So I was like, bro, are you kidding me?
So moments
Dude.
like that, I had the 360
Mm-hmm.
on MW2, and there's this notorious thing that 360 did. If you knocked over the 360,
it would mess up your disc.
It would just break the disc. The disc was unplayable at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't touch it. My grandmother's cat did.
That's an evil cat.
And destroyed my MW2 disc.
Jesus.
That same thing is the reason why I lost Guitar Hero Aerosmith and Samurai Warriors 2 for the 360.
So embarrassing. I mean, for me, I mean, it's not embarrassing.
Hold on. You didn't learn the first time? You had to learn the second?
Well, this was happening, during one of the hurricanes. I was all the way in living in Alabama.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough.
So I had to move up the Xbox 360. I moved it accidentally while it was still on. I messed up Guitar Hero Aerosmith. So, turned it off. Seen all the scratches on the disc. I'm like, oh hell no, this sucks. This is one of my favorite games. Then I turned it off. Moved it. Put in another game, Samurai Warriors 2. And then my foot got caught while I was sitting in a chair and pulled the Xbox 360 down with the game inside it still.
Oh no.
Still on.
Damn.
Ouch.
So 2 games are done.
You ever have that moment? I mean, has anyone gotten a PS2 here? I mean, I know some people are Xbox, some people are PlayStation, but do you guys all had a PS2?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the original, like the big one, not the slim one.
Oh, yeah. The fat boy?
Big
Yeah.
fat one, yeah.
Okay. You ever had that moment when you're excited to load a game and then you see it you're like the loading thing, and then you're waiting for it to like go into and say PlayStation 2, and then all of a sudden
the block.
and then it tells you error instantly right when you load up.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I hate when that happens so much. And I agree with Panda. PS2 was the best system.
SmackDown versus Raw 2006. It was
Jeez.
notorious.
I always liked the Here Comes the Pain. Here Comes the Pain was fun.
Yeah, Here Comes Pain was good.
Dude, but they made our boy Brock Lesnar bulky, like literally like a Hulk in that one. I was like, my God. He was like a what, 90-something overall?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever look at Brock Lesnar in real life, it's the truth, isn't it? He is buff.
Yeah, but they made him look like a freaking Hulk. Like literally, like he looked like.
Exactly. Look, if you go look at him to this day, I think he's in his 50s. You think he's in his 50s and 60s right now. He's still ripped as shit.
Have you seen his daughter? It looks just like him, but in female version.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar's daughter.
His and Sable's daughter It's scary.
It's what happens when you have a male create a character in a wrestling game, and then all of a sudden, let's make it a female character without changing.
Jesus Christ. But man, I would love to have him in
Brock Lesnar, if you see this, please understand it's just a joke. You are an amazing human being.
Yeah.
We hear
Hashtag Brock Lesnar. I mean, come on.
Theme song comes in the background.
God. He just comes like randomly knocking the door. I'm here for to see what you guys said right here. I was like, oh my God. But I heard he's actually very down to earth in person. Like he's actually he's kind of hard. He's like really quiet. He doesn't talk much.
Yeah.
But
like a moment had a mess up with this. I was thinking it was when the guy Tenkaichi 2.
Oh, dude, the Tenkaichi series was amazing, bro.
Erky, I do believe that she was selected for Olympic Shock, but
that's crazy, bro. She might. She more than likely probably win it.
Oh yeah,
she's really talented, apparently.
Has anybody ever seen the Joe Rogan joke about Brock Lesnar? Oh, I'll have to send it to you. It's not something we can play on Twitch.
Oh, good God.
Trying to get his band that fast, friend? Ew.
Man, can you just imagine if we had a OTC over here with us? God. I think we all going to be doing our ones to the sky. Like, oh.
That would be a lot of work, in all honesty, just to get Roman Reigns on the show.
Dude.
It's a lot of work.
No, but I'm saying, like, the minute we get him here, literally, I'll be speechless. I'll be like, bro, we have freaking OTC here.
Ur Gaming says his appearance on the Pat McAfee show is top tier. He just breaks everything around him.
He does.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's him. That's Lesnar.
Lesnar is awesome though. I like him.
Yes.
But
I have a question for both of y'all. What do you think is the most overrated handheld console?
Like overrated, like it's actually
I'm going to get hate for this, but
yeah, which is like Neo Geo. The Pocket?
Yeah.
I gotta say which Game Boy was it? The one that folded like up like this?
The SP.
Yeah, that one was like, I was like, dude, what is this?
See, I was okay with the SP though. The SP gave us a backlit screen.
Yeah, that as much as you say that one's overrated, I think that one does a lot better than the Game Boy Advance itself. There's just so much stuff.
I was a big fan of the Advance and the Color. I like those two.
Yeah, the Neo Geo Pocket though was such a bulky system for a handheld. Like, have you ever seen what those look like?
Oh yeah, I've seen them.
They're huge.
My friend who owns RetroCon, I've seen them in person.
Yeah, they're huge.
It has to be
there was no point in putting that thing in your pocket.
It's like the Sega Game Gear. It was very like this is just a tablet at this point. This is just a Nokia phone that's just 20 times sized. It's got for me to be the Nintendo DS.
I can see it.
Because primarily the fact that it was one of the most popular handhelds, but as opposed to what you would see like the PSP and even the PS Vita, it was very, very undervalued, and it felt more like it was just a gimmick.
Well, if we're doing that, we got to throw a Switch Lite in there too. The Switch Lite is so underpowered for what it's capable of doing.
And it's just I didn't see the appeal of the Nintendo DS mainly because I was like, this is just a touchscreen gimmick controller right here. Like, like I'm gonna go play Tekken 6 on the PSP with 30 frames per second compared to the Tekken 3D Advanced.
There's a new version of the PlayStation Portable. It's like a 2 handheld things on the side. Like I seen somebody have that, and they put
it's the PlayStation Portal. It's supposed to work with the PlayStation and PS5 remote play settings,
which is crazy. I'm like, damn. Eventually, don't be surprised if we go all handheld and no more consoles.
Retro Panda, I want you to look up Brock Lesnar OVW.
If we would have the star, he would. Oh, dude. Okay, funniest moments in WWE history. Like, you know, whenever like I just saw recently. I mean, it was a recent moment. I saw the Rumble, and this new guy was trying to like slap Lesnar on the chest a bunch of times,
Illa Dragunov.
Oh, Ilya.
Illa
Ilya
Dragunov.
Dragunov.
and literally Lesnar
He
just
also
screamed.
No sold it. Yeah.
Literally, Lesnar just screams on the top of his lungs, and literally the guy's like, "The fuck?" Like, whoa.
I think what I found the funniest during that time, it was like, okay, that entire segment happened, and then it was the Miz's entrance. He runs up, gets to the ring, sees both Obafemi and Brock Lesnar staring down each other, like, all right, yep, nope.
I'm not
off the ring. He's like, I'm not getting in.
I'm not
I'm not
gonna
getting in.
Dude, one of my favorite OMG moments. What was it? Logan Paul and this other guy clash in the middle.
Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Dude, that shit was like, I was like, what the fuck?
If we're going for funniest moment in WWE history, Rock Billy Gunn saved it.
Oh, I got another one for you. Freaking Roman spear in The Rock in WrestleMania. And The Rock literally overreacting of that spear. That was just too funny. I was like, oh my god. Like, you see like The Rock like
I don't know.
pretending to be on pain, and then Roman is like, dude, chill, bro. Like, damn.
I don't know. The Apollo Crew sliding into home plate comes to mind.
Well, see, the Titus O'Neil Greatest Royal Rumble.
Oh, Titus O'Neil. Okay, I
Yeah,
got that wrong.
Titus O'Neil Greatest Royal Rumble. But if we're going off anything, The Rock selling any finisher, the Stone Cold Stunner, the Spear, it didn't matter.
Are we just going to conversate about people selling the stunner?
And
We
to
gotta
an-
talk about the Scott
hey.
Hall Team Rocket blast off again.
To answer your question, Berto Flores, you do kick my butt on Killer Instinct. I do gotta admit that, but I don't think you can beat me in Mortal Kombat, honestly. Because I'm watching on YouTube right now, and we got Berto Flores here saying I dominated Luis in Killer Instinct. He did dominate me that, because he's a badass with freaking thunder on Killer Instinct. I gotta admit that, and I need to get better in Killer Instinct. But Mortal Kombat, don't even challenge me on that, especially classic Mortal Kombat. But yeah, I mean, like the fact that there's a lot of funny wrestling moments. Like I remember seeing, I don't know who it was with Rey Mysterio there, but Rey Mysterio was trying to grab onto like a thing, and then when he tried to grab it, it literally fell on top of him. Like the superstars around him were like, dude.
No. Okay, so that was the segment between John Cena and Randy Orton. They were having a conversation, and Rey Mysterio was basically sold. You know what? Just be in the background. He decided to do pull-ups on a very flimsy, like.
Yeah, he's in the background doing pull-ups on the dresser on the locker room.
And literally, he just
dressing.
freaking falls with the thing, and then you see Cena like, oh shit, like damn.
I love Cena's reactions. It was like it was just he wasn't even cursing. It was holy moly, like he was a kid.
Yeah. Oh my god, so many.
One of my
Edge, Hogan, and Kane. Or no, I'm sorry, Rock, Hogan, and Kane.
Oh, I remember that. Now.
Rock, Hogan, and Kane, where Kane just comes out.
What you gonna do, brother? I was like, oh my god, dude. Like, what? I wonder how they do how they manage to do all that, dude. I always want to see behind the scenes. I know they have like what is it called, that new show on Netflix?
WWE Unreal.
Yeah, which is amazing to see how they come up with everything. And dude, props to them for going through all that and everything. Because you need wrestling background, but still, you need like to have like good movement. Because if you don't know how to land right, you could basically mess up the move.
Speaking of wrestling, we have BTS Gaming. What about R-Truth entering the Women's Royal Rumble?
R-Truth entering the Women's Royal Rumble. What? Jesus.
Did you not see that?
On this one, like this year?
Last year, I think.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay, it really was last year. I thought it was the year after.
Damn.
I think it was last year or the year before. But he comes out during the Women's Royal Rumble. And he's like, where's all the men at?
Yeah,
My
dude.
favorite.
R-Truth himself, comedy gold.
Dude,
He is
100%.
a national treasure.
I would love to have him here as a guest. Dude,
Right.
we have him here. He'll be like, wait, I thought it was in WWE right now or something. Like he'll make up something like that.
the cool thing about R-Truth is he would definitely do that on a small podcast. That's him. That's him.
Oh, he would. What's
Good.
funny is, have you ever seen his podcast interviews?
It's glorious.
If he goes to use any foul language, just, am I allowed to say that? Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. Like, dude, you're 50-something years old.
Oh,
yeah, rival. We have Rival Lobster from Twitch, by the way. Worst team in WWE tag team.
Worst tag team in WWE. Legion of Doom with Animal and Heidenreich.
Really?
Oh, the return of Legion of Doom.
No, let's see. I'm trying to remember what another. I was a little weirded out by seeing Bubba with Spike. Poor Spike. Because it was like
But
Bubba.
they were the Dudleys.
I know
the Dudleys.
I know, but still, like, just to see Bubba do all the work and Spike barely do anything.
Apologies.
Oh, yeah.
The phone was not silenced.
Hmm.
That's a good.
I love that question. That was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Is it me, or did we just drifted from talking podcast to WWE now?
We did.
I mean, we are like on our own today. The ship has already sailed. We just have 2 battles.
Yeah. No, but it's still fun though. I mean, I love talking this, and welcome everybody that's watching on YouTube and Twitch and iHeart Radio. You guys are awesome. But
Ray and Dominic Mysterio.
Tom and Nick.
I'm trying to remember. There was another. It wasn't a funny moment, but it was like Randy trying to do this move, Randy Orton, and I think he accidentally really hurts him, and Randy Orton does like a reaction like, "Ee!" Like, "Oh no, I just did this." Like, Randy Orton is hilarious to see his reactions for a lot of things.
One of the Singh brothers over the table, and he just like dropped onto his neck.
Yeah, so I was like, he went like, "Ew!" Like, did I just do that?
Allow me to explain my worst team in WWE thing. Road Warriors for me will always be Animal and Hawk. I've met both of them. They are great people. They were great people. When Hawk passed and they brought in Heidenreich to take his place, there was no chemistry between Animal and Heidenreich. So how do you live up to the original Legion of Doom when there's no chemistry like the original Legion of Doom?
I think that just goes for Heidenreich in general, because I mean, he's a forgettable wrestler in all honesty.
Heidenreich was a good wrestler, but who was it? The guy that Randy Orton took his place in Evolution. Mark Jindrak.
Also, I was gonna say another funny thing to see is when they have the Royal Rumble, and a guy literally goes in and instantly gets eliminated right away. That's the best part when you see that.
Santino.
So, God, poor Santino, dude.
No,
I wasn't ready.
I love it.
What you gonna do, John Cena? Dude, he would.
John Cena.
Yeah, he would always say like the names like all funny and stuff, dude.
Baptista.
Oh God. Jesus Christ.
Oh, BTS Gaming on YouTube. Worst injury you have seen in WWE?
Oh, dude. Brock Lesnar.
Brock-
Brock Lesnar almost scary injury. I mean, it wasn't an injury, but I mean, dude, that was scary. He could have broke his fucking
concussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was during the WrestleMania against Goldberg, right? That was the failed shooting star press.
Yeah.
Mine's. There's 3. There's the Skip Sheffield, Ryback. When he was part of Nexus before he came back as Ryback. Sid, Psycho Sid. That entire issue with his leg, that was no. And Biggie, watching him get dropped on his head.
That one has to be the biggest one. The Biggie.
Those 3, and they were all possible career-ending injuries.
You know, let's get a lighter subject. What do you think is the most underrated wrestling game?
Most underrated?
Yeah.
The original WrestleMania game, the arcade.
Dude, there was a WrestleMania game on Super Nintendo. It was like an arcade type game. I've been watching clips of people pull like crazy combos. I'm like, dude, this feels like freaking Mortal Kombat, but it's like an arcade type game.
WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I
like
believe that was
Super WrestleMania. I think it was called Super
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
I think that was the WrestleMania fighting game as well, because that was a very interesting. The dynamic of that game is.
Mm-hmm. In case you want to know, lovely Astro and Sonic, thank you guys for being here. Welcome in. We're basically celebrating our anniversary by just sharing funny things, like talking like, random topics here. You guys are free to ask us any questions about podcasting. If you want to know, like, if you want a shout out on your stream, just tell us, like, hey, I want to know how to do this I want to know how to do a podcast. You can just always ask us and we'll give you the best advice as well. That's what we do it for.
ETS Gaming also is agreeing, like, hey, that's the Biggie injury was an insane one.
So, away from wrestling, what's the funniest video you guys have seen on YouTube, on Twitch, anything? Funniest video you guys have seen
for YouTube for the game?
Just in general. Any funny video.
Okay.
What's the funniest video you seen?
I seen a video of somebody playing SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Literally, he gets he knocks the guy with like 3 or 4 finishers on the outside of the ring. He climbs up all the way at the top, because you used to be able to climb the fist of the SmackDown sign.
Mm-hmm.
Literally jumps and tries to do a shooting star press from all the way up there to land on the guy, and literally the guy pulls out the last second, pins him when he's down like that, and he wins the match. I was like, that's messed up, dude. That's funny. Like, literally,
how far do you want me to go back?
In general, funniest video you can remember.
I think it's on my favorites playlist. Let me double check. It is one of my favorite videos of all time. It is all the way back in like 2007, 2008.
Jesus Christ, man. I was still in high school.
They took it down.
Dude,
I had just graduated.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I graduated in 2007. My lord.
2008 is when I graduated.
Jesus, man.
It's a tie between that video which was Minecraft's parody of the Damn Nature You're Scary skit from Family Guy, using a creeper.
Oh, God.
And the other one was whenever the Freddie Mercury doing certain things video, and it's like Freddie Mercury gets trapped in a slide and calls out from Mama.
Good lord, man. So many. Okay.
Have you guys ever seen? God, he does a Watcher series, but he used to go in and troll people on like Black Ops and Fortnite and stuff like that.
Oh, I know those videos.
Lieutenant Lick Me. That's his name. Him doing the Deadpool impersonations.
Yes, indeed.
All right, here's a good one that's a little off topic now. Name one Nickelodeon show that you liked growing up.
Danny Phantom.
Oh, that's what? Just because I go ghost when I go like this, when I go ghost and then come back? I mean, come on, man.
None.
What?
I never watched Nickelodeon.
Sinful says Powerpuff Girls. Okay, so I guess best cartoon.
Oh, okay. So best cartoon?
Yeah. So Sinful
best
says Powerpuff Girls.
Got to go to Avatar. It's got to go to Avatar.
Avatar: The Last Airbender or Avatar: The Blue People?
We said cartoon. There's only one cartoon.
I'm being funny.
Animated.
Hey, it is animated.
No, we are not doing the Blue People.
We're not doing the adult Smurfs.
Okay, cool, fine. You're not a fan of the Blue Man Group. We got
it. All right. So for me, my favorite of all time. Jesus, man. There's so many shows that I watched growing up. I know if I said Speed Racer, you'd be like, what? That's so old.
Oh, the one from the 1960s?
Original or remake?
The original. Yeah, the original. Yeah, the original was pretty fun.
The remake was horrible.
The Next Generation, dude, I felt like they were robots when they talked. I was like, my God.
Oh, I know.
But no, my favorite show.
Who remembers Johnny Quest?
I remember that. I remember Captain Ghost to Ghost or something. You know what I'm talking about? Space Ghost.
Ghost.
Yeah, dude. Space Ghost was fun. But my all-time favorite, you're probably gonna agree with me a little bit. Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack was awesome.
Good one. That was a good one.
It was good. It was good. Don't get me wrong. But if we're going off Adult Swim,
bro,
you gotta throw Dragon Ball in there.
Oh well, dude, everyone knows Dragon Ball. I mean, come on now. But Retro Panda Seer says, anyone remembers James Bond Jr.? My lord.
Oh god.
No, that one I missed. Has to be Aqua Teen Hunger Force for me.
Oh god, dude, Aqua Teen Hunger Force was hilarious. But yeah,
that has one of my favorite like aspects that I want to put in like whenever I start doing live streams and start doing content, I'm gonna use that as a piece. It's probably it's a modern aspect, but
oh my gosh, CDP just said one of my favorite shows too. I agree with you, CDP. Rocco's Modern Life, bro. Oh my god,
yes.
Dude. Freaking Rocco, man, and his buddy Heifer. Oh my god, dude.
Cow and Chicken.
Cow and Chicken was pretty good too. I like Devil. Devil was
Cow
funny.
And
in that
Chicken
one.
was good.
Yeah.
Retro Panda on Twitch. As far as Adult Swim, you can't forget about Squidbillies.
Damn.
Yeah, you can agree with that. Okay, so it's
Squidbillies?
called the Blood. Yeah.
We're throwing Squidbillies in the top 10?
Oh
it's made by the same people that did Aqua Teen. I don't know what you're complaining about.
Aqua Teen's number 10.
Jesus Christ.
It's good. It cracks the top 10, but it is not very high in the top 10.
Another show I liked was Rocket Power. Rocket Power is pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
It had like a lot of moral, like you know what things. Dude, I also liked what's his name, Tito. Tito would always say like he would always give like the advice to like the kids and stuff. I was like, dude, this is awesome. But yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh my god, who could forget that one, dude? Dude, that show creeped me out in some episodes, dude. Like I was like, bro,
that show was meant to be creepy.
Yeah.
Nobody could say otherwise.
The dude that created that had a very good understanding of children's horror, and I'll be honest with you, he knew exactly what he was cooking right there.
Oh my gosh, look what Lobster said. How about Pinky and the Brain? Oh, dude.
Yes.
What are we gonna do now, Brain?
Animaniacs.
Oh my god, dude. There's so many good shows back then.
The original Animaniacs, not the remake, the original.
Hey, Wacky Racers. Wacky Racers is fun, dude. That little dog that would always laugh all just because the guy that was with him would always mess up everything.
That evil dog, yeah,
yeah, he would always.
Yeah.
I can't do that laugh because I'll hurt my throat. But yeah, that dog was hilarious. But also, of course, Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo, yes.
Thinking about that, I found the Aqua Teen thing I was talking about. It's called the Buddy Nugget. It's a more modern episode, but it's like, hey, Carl gets friends using this device, and it's just somebody from Upper New York and New Jersey, and it's just beautiful.
Jesus Christ!
It's like the moment that the third person comes in, I always quote that. Your car is badass. Yeah, I know. Too bad you're a pussy.
Okay.
I'd quote that sometimes.
I'm going to either show my age or confuse everybody.
What you got?
The Saban style shows. Which one was your favorite?
Oh.
Power Rangers, Tattooed Teenagers.
Oh, like the live action shows?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. No
place.
questions, dude. Power Rangers, always, dude. Power Rangers was awesome.
Power Rangers and then VR Troopers. VR Troopers was a close.
That's what Panda just said. Retro Troopers, VR Troopers, and then Lobster just brought back Dexter's Laboratory. Jesus Christ! Man.
Oh God.
See,
Power Rangers in space.
Power. Oh God! And every time he would say Dee, I was like, oh my God, this dude's obsessed, bro. And then
They need to remake Dexter's Lab. That would be the only show I can see a remake working.
What really made me laugh about his Mandark's laboratory, the fact that there was a freaking Death Star. I was like, dude, what the fudge, dude? Like, they had a freaking Death Star on his laboratory. I was like, my gosh, like Jesus, man. Yeah, but
Big Bag Beetlemorph was so terrible. I kind of agree with that. Beetlemorph was trash.
Oh, okay. So another live action.
As a kid, it was good. Watching it back now, No, the show was trash.
Hey, you know what show was really good for its time? They'd be like, you're probably gonna agree with me, but if you don't, I'll be like, shame on you. Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yes,
dude.
They made a movie.
Yeah,
They made a movie.
the movie wasn't good, but the show was phenomenal. Amazing show, dude. I even watched it when I was not even US, dude. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be on that show. Just be a kid and actually participate in all these things. That and Gas or whatever, Nick Gas or whatever.
Okay, so I do remember that. That was the only time I actually do have content that's from Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
That is the card game shows, and that's it.
Yeah, those game shows. Oh, dude, but when I was growing up, like around I would say 2 years after high school, I started watching MXT, which is like a competition show, dude.
MXT Takeshi's Castle. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
That show was hilarious. Literally dubbing over the people.
So the entire premise of that show was, hey, Spike TV has the rights to Takeshi's Castle. What can we do with it? Let's get a bunch of improv artists and just make stuff up on the fly.
Jesus Christ.
Best video game show or movie?
This is not the best, but I'm gonna crack a joke. Mortal Kombat animated show.
Oh no! Combat time! Get out of here! Get out of here.
That show was horrible. My gosh, I was like, dude, they're making Mortal Kombat bad. But TMT, dude, TMT, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on animated was actually pretty fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, does that really count? Is it even?
I mean,
derived from a video game?
Yeah, I mean, it was a video game.
They made video games of it, not derived from it. That's the thing.
I've got to go with for TV show the Super Mario Super Show.
Oh, good God!
That's always going to be number one for TV shows.
That show was weird. I'm sorry.
That show was weird, but it was really good.
Wasn't there?
You couldn't help to be addicted to the show.
Oh, wasn't there a Donkey Kong show as well?
Oh, God. Donkey Kong.
Okay, so the animation company that did that did such a terrible job. But for me, it has to be Sonic Sat AM or
Big question though. Why did K. Rool always torture them with like, I'm gonna take your bananas, monkeys? I mean, come on, dude. Like that's
what I'm saying. We don't talk about Donkey Kong. we don't talk about Donkey Kong.
We only talk about
that TV show does not exist anymore.
We only talk about how you actually struggled with Donkey Kong, but you beat me in Mario. Yeah. Donkey Kong, I beat you fair and square, but you beat my ass on Mario.
You did get me in Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Because, I mean, that one, I mean, Mario, I mean, I don't know how you did all that, dude.
Well, I got ahead of you in Donkey Kong 1. Donkey Kong 2 is where you got ahead of me.
Well, yeah, because Donkey Kong is one of the best.
Retro Panda with the assist because the banners were currency in that world. That makes sense.
I mean, maybe. Or maybe, what if K. Rool, this is actually a conspiracy theory. What if K. Rool wanted to get those bananas to actually get some profit from them?
K. Rool was a pirate, so he freaking better be.
But dude, my God, like you beat him once, you beat him twice, and you beat him 3 times, and so many times you beat him. Like even on the new one, he's there, right? K. Rool?
I think, yeah.
That's crazy, dude. Like, when's the guy gonna give up, dude? I mean, you're gonna keep getting your ass kicked by freaking Donkey Kong all this time.
He went from King K. Rool to Captain K. Rool
to Frankenstein K. Rool or something like a doctor or whatever. That's the only I remember in Donkey Kong 64, he was like a boxer or something. I think it was.
Yeah.
I was like, my lord, how many variations of freaking K. Rool we're gonna have? But my favorite has to be 2. I always like Donkey Kong 2. That was my favorite one.
Oh yeah.
Hands down. I always like that one. But
I mean, speaking of childhood games, what's the game that stays with you the most?
Sims. No questions asked for me, dude. I'm sorry. I'm a big Sims fanatic. Till this day, I still collect Sims.
All-Stars. Super Mario All-Stars or Pokemon Yellow. Those are top 2.
For me, it's always the Sims franchise because I shared a memory with a really close friend of mine back then. And ever since then, that was like the first ever actual really big game that I played back then. I was young. I still remember even the PC I played on. It was a freaking dark gray Acer desktop with a floppy disk and a CD drive. And literally my buddy would bring it like from after school, like he would bring his game, load it on the disk drive, I haven't played that, dude.
Okay, I'm going to. I don't know if I'm the only one that remembers this game, but this was a big game when I was like young kid. Elmo's Bath Time. On the floppy disks.
Games. Yeah.
Damn.
On the floppy disks, like those were. That I played that game so much that I think I broke the computer we played it on.
Jesus Christ. Man.
Sonic 2 and Sonic Spinball.
Dude, I remember
Sonic R.
You know what game really gave me
Alright, this conversation's ending fast enough. I'll hear Sonic R. I don't want to hear Sonic R.
You know what game really gave me nightmares? The Resident Evil franchise, like the first 3 originals.
Oh God, yes.
Dude, literally, I kid you not, my brother would literally shut the blinds down, make it all dark and suspenseful. Dude, every time zombies would break out of the windows, dude, I would literally jump and hide under my bed. I was like, And then I would have like nightmares of Resident Evil, dude.
I loved Resident Evil as a kid.
The suffering.
Resident Evil is good.
The suffering, because there's some memories I don't want to have with that game.
But another game that actually wasn't recognized as much, that people didn't play as much, was Time Commando. That's a game that rarely people played. But dude, I still play it till today because they had it on Steam for like $2. I was like, oh my God, I need to get this. It's a classic for me. Because I mean, back then, when I was like, the games that I would play on my computer were Sims, Time Commando, and what's this game called? Descent. Descent was another one too. And then Flight Simulator I played at school. Just because we couldn't have like any other games. But when I moved here, what's it?
Man, I got Flash games to that.
Oh my God, MSDOS. Every time you had to load a game, it would like launch on MSDOS. Jesus. Don't forget about
Toonstruck, the live action animated hybrid with God, he played Doc Brown.
I'll remember. But
Christopher Lloyd. Christopher Lloyd was the live action character in that game and played as an artist that got sucked into a cartoon world.
But another game that was actually one that I played when I moved here was Halo. Because in my homeroom class for high school, literally, like, we would always play Halo Combat Evolved, and then we would also play Worms Armageddon all the time. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad that we were able to share a couple of memories, and I believe our time is up here, guys. We actually had a fun anniversary. I mean, we shared memories. We got a lot of people that came in. We appreciate everybody that came through. Rival Lobster, Panda. I hope you guys come back with your podcast soon, Panda, because I'm looking forward to seeing you guys come back and actually kick butt on it. But if you're watching on YouTube, please don't forget to like, subscribe. If you enjoy the show, we're definitely going to be back with our next episode next Tuesday. We have a content creator that's going to be with us, and we have a couple other guests coming up like really soon. I'm excited to for this year because, dude, 6 years doing this is a blessing. And I cannot thank you guys enough, because if it wasn't for you guys, we would not be here right now. So thank you again for listening, and we'll see y'all next Tuesday. So have a good one.
As always, today's episode was broadcast live on Twitch and YouTube. If you couldn't make it to the live segment, feel free to watch it on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iHeart Radio. Links on the description below. See you next time.
Hope you guys enjoy the show. See you next time.